Is that time in the championship already when two powerhouses of Indian football collide? It's Kerala up against Railways. It's a 3:30 p.m. kickoff the local time. Match number 2 from this group. Coming to you live from the EMS Corporation Stadium here in Kerala. 34 degrees Celsius is what the temperature says. It's going to be one rollicking encounter between Kerala and Railways. Did manage to speak to the coach of the Kerala side, and here's what he had to say about facing the Railways.
ആദ്യ മത്സരത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ റെയിൽവേസ് ആയിട്ടാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ടീം എല്ലാ പ്രാക്ടീസ് സെഷനും നന്നായി ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. വളരെ കുറവ് സമയമാണ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളത്, പക്ഷേ അതൊരു എക്സ്ക്യൂസ് അല്ല. എങ്കിൽ പോലും ടീം നന്നായിട്ട് ഒത്തിണക്കത്തോടെ കൂടി കളിക്കും. ടീം ജയിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്.
They'll be raring to go, Kerala. The first involvement in Santosh Trophy 2024-25 season. Did manage to speak to the Kerala Railways counterpart, I beg your pardon, and here's his take on facing Kerala this afternoon. Right, we'll get there in a bit, and here's how these teams start. In the goal, Hajmal S starts for Kerala, Sanju G, Manoj M, Christy Davis, Ghani Ahmed Nigam, Shijeen Adil Amal, Mohammad Musharraf, Nigo Gilbert, Mohammad Riaz, and Salman Khaliyat. On the bench, Mohammad Nias, Joseph Justin, Mohammad Aslam, Mohammad Roshal, Sajishi, Naseeb Rahman, Mohammad Adsal, Arjun, Mohammad Ashraf, Mohammad Rishad, and Mohammad Azhar, the goalkeeper. The coach is Mr. B.B. Thomas Mutta.
Now we have come here to play for Santosh Trophy for Indian Railways, and I am the head coach. So we are well prepared with our team. 1 month we were in Chennai, then we came to Kele, Palgat. Then after that we came here and settled for 3 days, and we are well prepared with the opponents, and we are playing with the home team. So I have confident with my players, with high regrets for them.
Pretty upbeat, pretty confident there. The head coach, Augusto Wilson de Silva of the Railways, started the preparation a month back in Chennai and then headed towards Kerala. And here's how the Railway side start this fixture. Starting out in the goal is Dimri, will be led by Siju S, Pavan Vijay Mali, Fasin PK, Sanjeev Mandal, Abdur Rahim, Sufyan Sheikh, Kamlesh, Johnson, Joseph Matthews, Urjoy Brahma, and Muhammad Ashik. Players starting out on the bench: Biswajit, Brito Callis, Sujit Singh, Shoaibam Avinash, Fardeen Ali, John Paul, Jaskiranveer Singh, goalkeeper, Manpreet Singh, Subrata Ashwin, and Siddharth Rajivan. Already heard from the head coach, Augusto Wilson de Silva. This to be a very exciting counter. This teams would want to get off on a very positive start here. First game of the competition. 3 points up for grab. This is Group H, match number 2, live from the EMS Corporation Stadium here in Kerala. All the viewers joining us for the very first time, this is Santosh Trophy action 2024-25 season. You have Pondicherry and Lakshadweep feature in the same group. Without a game, Pondicherry grabbing those 3 points in that fixture. Heavily fought contest. Just score thrice in that fixture for Italy. Lakshdeep should have answers. Scored 2. Thirty-eight teams, as usual, will be competing in the 2024-25 season. 35 teams have been divided into 9 groups. Group 1 list of the last season, plus the host state of Telangana, qualified directly to the final round. We have games being played in Punjab, in Anantapur, Kerala, as far as the northeast of the country. Bowling action right across India at the moment. It's away from And out come the players. Railways in purple. Kerala in their white. Long walk to the center. As both these teams want to get off to a very good start here. Led by Santosh, Kerala. His counterpart is Siju. The refereeing contingent would be led by Vishal. Assistants Yogendra Singh Rana and Yuvraj Anand. Ritesh Rajram would be serving his duties as the fourth official for this fixture. Final photo offs before the kickoff. Kerala, the home side, up against Railways. Very solid unit.
Number 4, Manoj. Number 5, Sanjuji, captain of the team. Number 8, Christy Davis. Number 10, Jenny Ahmad Nigam. Number 11, Sijin P. Number 15, Adil Amal. Number 16, Mohammed Musharraf. Number 18, Nijo Gilbert. Number 19, Mohammed.
The dignitaries
Number
this
25,
fixture.
Salman Khalid. Number 26, Ajman F. Goalkeeper. Team coach, Muthubu Thomas Mutter. Railways, Parto. Number 1, goalkeeper, Kitano Kamari. Number 2, Babu Bijay Mani. Number 5, Fazil P.A. Number 6, Sanjeev Mondal. Number 7, Abdul Rahman A. Number 9, Sofian Said. Number 10, Kamalesh P. Number 11, Johnson Joseph Matthews. Number 14, Situ C. Number 34, Urjoy Brahma. Number 35, Mohammed Ashif. Team coach, Sri Augusto Vincent D. Silva. ഇന്നത്തെ കളി നേതൃത്വത്തിന് വിശാൽ, അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സഹായിക്കുന്നത് യോഗീന്ദർ സിംഗ് റാണ, യുവരാജ് ആനന്ദ് സാരി.
Did manage 3 victories in the group stage last time around. Kerala played 4 games, scored 12 goals and conceded only 2. Have a very decent backline. That's definitely one of the performances they would be looking to replicate in this season of the Santosh Trophy. The two captains, Sanju for Kerala and Siju the Railways. There's the refereeing contingent. Vishal would be leading the refereeing team. Joginder Singh Rana. Raj Anand would be assisting. I'll be long side for both the halves. This is Junaid Ahmed from the commentary box as the ref gets the proceedings underway here. Kerala going from left to right on your screens. Railways up and running straight away. Shifts out towards the right. Railways does well to marshal it out. Good positive intent from Kerala early on, trying to utilize the flanks. Want to get that momentum going into the first half. Kerala would want to utilize that to their advantage. Fasin goes long. Adil just prods it backwards. It's going to be a free kick to Kerala. Pardon, to Railways. Behind this. Good, two people up. Whom playing. Is it? Indian was to win the ball back. In favor of Kerala. Shot there. Victor gets the ball. Start 4 minutes in already. Big ramp space there. Here's Railways trying to make things happen. Have been pushed to go back. Siju shifts it down the left. Brahma. One back by Kerala again. Just looking for options. The idea was right to try and catch the run of one of those players, making that run further forward. Again, starting out from the back, here's Siju scanning his options. Goes airborne this time. And again, not managing anything significant out of that. The idea is to try and catch Muhammad Ashik, who's leading the line for Railways. Six minutes in already, and haven't seen a clear shot on target. It's been all in the midfield so far. Both these teams very measured, very calculated. Here's Kerala, meanwhile, trying to utilize that left channel. Overlapping run coming in from the left. And that's going to be a free kick to the Railways. Challenge coming in. Ghani Ahmed getting trickled away. There's Urjoy. And again, losing out on the possession. Here's Railways, meanwhile. Number 7, looking for better options. Again, closed down, but the referee was well positioned to call that a foul and a free kick in favor of Railways yet again. Sufyan Sheikh, the man who went down on the ground. Into the 8 minutes, and no clear strikes on goals on either side of the pitch so far. Goalkeepers yet to be tested. The back line hasn't been penetrated. Sanjeev Mundal. Zibi gonna be the one behind this. Again, wanted to play in Muhammad Ashik. Ball evades everybody. Abdul Rahim operating from the midfield in this fixture. Had some space and time to turn, but the defense is right up there. Back with Railways yet again. Again, not allowing Railways to turn on that occasion. Wins the ball back, hurls it backwards. Have been guilty of losing out the possession quite a bit, both these teams. Just like that on that occasion. Here's Rahim. Scurrying run inside the box. And that's going to be the first corner of the game going Railways' way. Adil Amal making sure the cross never arrives inside that dangerous area. Keeps it short. Gets it back. Lobs it in the air towards the far post. The idea was right, perhaps the execution letting him off. Into the 10th minute, and still 0-0. Here's Kerala. Again, not allowing them to get the ball into those spaces from where the white shirts could be effective. Again, losing out of the possession. Won it back. Here's number 25. It's a good ball for a chance now. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Beautifully worked out. Some space and drill it down towards number 18 and a very decent cross. Would have been a different story had he managed to keep it on target. It's a delightful ball. Perhaps didn't have the kind of weight the player making that run would have liked. What started as a very sedate game is coming back to life here. Here's Kerala again with a decent opportunity. Oh my word! From the distance, he went for the strike. Perhaps that bend, that angle, always taking it away from the goalkeeper. Very good attempt, Kerala. 2 decent tries in as many minutes. Was that a shove from behind? He held his face and went down on the ground. Not quite sure if there was enough contact on that. Johnson Joseph Matthews, the man down. Right, that's going to be a free kick for the Railways. 12 minutes and 30 seconds. We've had 2 decent shouts from Kerala so far. Takes it, turns, shifts towards the left. Here's 35, and again losing out on the ball. Bad first touch from Kerala. Just been that sort of a day so far. Haven't been able to get those flurry of passes, those string of passes. And just knocks it out for a corner. Second of the first half for the Railways. Haven't seen Ashik enough on the ball in the first 14 minutes. He'll have to be involved heavily at some stage, Mohammad Ashik. It's going to be Johnson Joseph Matthews behind this one. Tiaria would be trying to target the likes of Ashik, the likes of Sufyan. Mohammad Rahim gets to the end of it, tries to get inside the box. Taken out by a white shirt. Here's number 15, Adil Ajmal. Not letting them get off the blocks here. Railways trying to press that back line, trying to win the ball back. Rahim again. There's Kerala again on the turn. This is Ghani. Gilbert. Still Gilbert, shifts back, takes a touch, scoops it sort of, and straight at the goalkeeper. Tiaria was to try and lob it perhaps. Squared his right foot and went straight towards the goalkeeper. Sanjeev goes back and Siju goes all the way back to Birkhang. Coach of the Kerala side, BB Thomas. There's Birkhang again. Still going for that patient build-up. Here's Siju. Was hurried on to play out that ball and ended up losing the possession. Here's Kerala again. What they do with the possession is all that matters. They've been able to try and get a couple of strikes on the target. Haven't been successful. On the flip side, nothing has come from Railways as yet. They've had a couple of corners. The execution has been lacking. Here's Rahim. Holds his left foot and goes down. Salman. And ends up overhitting this time and evades everybody for a throw-in to Railways. "18 minutes into the first half and deadlock is yet to be broken. For all of you who are joining for the very first time, this is Group H fixture coming to you live from the EMS Corporation Stadium here in Calicut. This is for the Santosh Trophy 2024-25. Starting off from an offside position. Sufyan Sheikh. Did well to reach last eights last time around. Kerala went down to Mizoram in the quarterfinal. It was 0-0 after the full 90 minutes and lost in the penalty shootouts. Did well to win the ball back. And on the counter are Kerala straight away. Again, that final ball not coming in. Kenny Mohammed has got some space to work with, being cramped for that final ball. Siju with that challenge and has done well to win the ball back and on the counter straight away. Here's Rahim. Sanjeev shifts it towards the right. Looping ball inside the box. Was Hitter the best option there? He was under pressure with two defenders riding on his shoulder. Something better coming in from Railways. He's yet to get a clean shot on target in the first 20 minutes. So both these teams played the quarterfinals of the last edition. Kerala going down to Mizoram and Railways were beaten in the quarterfinals by Services. 2-0 was the scoreline read at the end of the 90 minutes. who went on to be the champions. Scoops it inside, takes a shot. Gets it blocked. Here's Kerala again. With his left, sends it inside the box and was left with awful lot to do. Mohammad Riaz. Sends in a long one again. Want to try and get Ashik on the ball as much as they possibly can. Hasn't had enough of the surface in the first 20 minutes. That link up between the defense, the midfield, and the players playing further forward hasn't been there as yet for Railway's liking. It hasn't been that free-flowing game up until this point. Both the teams have been guilty of losing the ball on more than one occasion. Of course, Kerala have looked decent in the final third. Have got a few shots away, but nothing tangible has come out as yet. Again, a bit sloppy there from Christy Davis. The attempt was to win the ball back from Sanjeev Mundal. Not quite sure if he overstepped that. Holding his ankle. Doesn't look too comfortable there. Is that a good game so far? Siju has made a couple of very decent challenges. Hasn't allowed the likes of Ghani Mohammed or Shijin to have a free ride in that front line for Kerala. Ajmal sends it back for Manoj. Sanju. Skids away with the run there. Here's Ghani Mohammed, turns, finds a decent option. Back with Ghani again. Scans for a better option. An exchange with Christie inside the box. And he was starting from an offside position. Nijo Gilbert. Looked like a very beautiful move. Has just fizzled out. Delightful ball to find Gilbert. Is that a decent game so far, Ghani Mohammed? He's trying to play out from the back in the first 10 minutes. Birkhang shifted towards those long balls in the last 7 or 8 minutes. Sufyan and Ashik haven't seen the kind of service they would have ideally liked. Sanju with the clearance with a long ball. Here's falling out to Kerala, and again they just end up giving the ball away. Here's Railways on the counter. Squares it up nicely. From one side of the pitch to the other. This is looking promising for Kerala. 2v1 towards the left. And again, a wrong option chosen. Still with Kerala. Takes a shot and just goes wide across the post. It looked like a seesaw battle in the end because quite a few occasions Railways managed to win the ball back, and finally it fell to Kerala. Took the shot and just wide of the target. On the turn is Sufyan here. He's dropped deep, trying to create something for himself. Here's Ashik, beg your pardon, Raheem, and was again starting from an offside position. And both the players who've started as forwards, Ashik and Sufyan, have dropped in deep, and it's Raheem who's making those overlapping runs from the left, trying to cut inside the line and wait for those looping deliveries coming over the back line. Sanju. Back with Sanju again. It's Manoj. Again, pretty measured, pretty sedate build up. Back with Sanju. Plays it down the line. Just nudges it past Shijin. Shifts it towards the right. Was a challenge coming in that looked pretty nasty in the end. Looks like he has been cautioned on that occasion for a challenge on Ghani Ahmed. Not quite sure if it was Ashik. Get that confirmation in a bit. So free kick for Kerala. The man who has won the free kick stands behind this one. Making sure he gets the ball in place. Ghani Mohammed lofts it inside the box. Like so many occasions this afternoon, nothing tangible coming out from that set piece. Still 0-0 as we approach the half-hour mark here at the EMS Corporation Stadium. It's going to be a quick drinks break, as both this set of players will have an opportunity to have a quick word with the coach, with the management, try and re-strategize, regroup, throw in a quick word, set of instructions. They've looked pretty measured up until this point. Kerala have come close on more than one occasion. They've had a couple of decent strikes. Haven't been able to trouble the goalkeeper or perhaps make him work. On the flip side, nothing tangible has come from the Railways. They haven't had a clear shot on target as yet. I guess they came underway with a throw-in. Here's Railways. Had two purple shirts inside the box. Kerala gets to the end of it. Bring it out. Decent move developing. Kani with the first touch. Pushes it forward. The cross comes in. Perhaps not. Good defending once again from Railways. Gets it blocked. That left flank has been their preferred route on a few occasions in the first half already. Ball finds Gilbert. Gilbert one-on-one inside the box. Targets the far post. Cross comes in. And a foul in the Railways. Get out of danger for now. Is Railways. Trying to send a long ball forward. Raheem has been everywhere towards the left and right. On this occasion, wanted to try and bring it forward from that right channel and target the likes of Sufyan and Ashik waiting in the middle. Sends it down pretty swiftly and shepherded away with ease by one of the white shirts in that back line. Hasn't been that free-flowing game of football as yet. There have been some moments wherein both the teams, or perhaps Kerala, has looked dominant. As we see the first change of the match, Adil Amal is being taken out and will be replaced by Mohammad Roshal. Like-for-like replacements. Defender taken out and a defender inserted. Corner comes in, shifts it wide. Falls back to a purple shirt again. And again, losing out on the possession once again this afternoon. Not quite sure what the change was because still half an hour's play. If he was injured perhaps or wasn't moving that well. There's Sufyan again dropping deep, trying to create something. Makes that run early. Long ball comes in and again defense just making sure they get that final touch and helped it away for a throw into purple Railways. So we've got 12 minutes left in the first half. Joy. Again, giving the position away. Sanjeev. Goes to Pavan. Again, well dealt by that back line. They look pretty decent. Haven't allowed any space and time on the ball for Railways forwards. Sanjeev shifts it down. Decent run. The goalkeeper was swift to spot it. Here's Raheem. He's caught off guard there. Scooped away, but couldn't quite keep it on target. Would have been an absolute howler if that ball had gone in. Did well to spot the run and The chip perhaps letting him down. There's Rahim. Urjoy to Fasin. Fasin to Siju. Does well to keep it 2v1 as giving the possession away. Just been that sort of a game so far. There've been some moments, a spell of class. And just it fizzles out. And again, gone back to the way it started. A bit somber, a bit sedate. Takes turns. Gets Rahim on the ball. Rahim with a decent first touch, still has it. Not finding proper quality. Gets intercepted. It's Riaz. Continued with his run. Number 7 with his first touch. Swapped out places with number 18, Nijo Gilbert. Falls for Roshal again. He's operating from the right flank. Nijo Gilbert has shifted towards the left side after the introduction of Mohammad Roshal. Still got 7 minutes left in the regulation time. The deadlock is yet to be broken. Sufyan again drops in deep, creates some space and goes over the back line. Here's a decent opportunity building up for Railways and a very timely tackle. There were 3 purple shirts inside the box, 2 waiting right in front of the goal in Mohammad Rahim and Ashik. And Manoj making sure he gets that final touch and evades everybody. It's going to be a corner for the Railways. Kept shot. Has got options waiting in the center. Header comes in. Palmed away by the goalkeeper and cleared away by Shuin. Railways out of nowhere trying to create a couple of opportunities in the last minute and 30 seconds. Again, it was all down to a very decent play from Sufyan. Drop deep, who has been dropping deep on more than one occasion, trying to win the ball back and bring in the likes of Ashik into the action. Shot taken from the edge of the box and perhaps lacked everything on it. Manoj sends it down the line. Here's Mohammad Riaz. Given away. Here's a Sufyan Sheikh driving it inside. Takes the shot! Oh, how did that miss? That was a huge mistake from Kerala. and deserved punishment. Did well to get it out of the defense and just couldn't quite keep it on target. Was struck with brute force from Sufyan Sheikh. Just the direction perhaps letting him down. Yes, Kerala meanwhile have to try and break the shackles. Looked decent in the first 15-20 minutes. Have fizzled out in the last 10. Cross comes in. 3 white shirts present inside the box. Here's Raheem. Looking much better for the Railways now. Does well to keep it. Here's Sufyan again. Trying a bit of a give and go with Ashik. Shifts it down the right for Raheem. Sufyan, Ashik, Johnson. Waiting inside the box. Here's Fasin. Steers it down. Sufyan shot from the distance. Wasn't going to trouble the goalkeeper from that sort of a range. Ashik gets a touch. Sufyan again. It's looked pretty lively in the last few minutes, and just when I was about to mention, misplaced pass and gives the possession away. Not quite sure who would be the happier of the two sides, because Railways start a bit slowly and right towards the last 10 minutes have gained some momentum, and on the flip side, Kerala enjoyed a very decent spell in the middle. 2-3 good shots taken, nothing resulting and giving them the lead. Here's Sanjeev Mundal. The right back makes that run forward and cut out by Sanju. Was there a touch to Sufyan Sheikh? The linesman give it a nod of approval, and there comes the caution. The skipper, Sanju, goes into the ref's books. First yellow card of the game for Kerala. Sufyan is still down. Seems to be in need of some help perhaps. Looks like he's going to get back on his feet. There comes the medical assistance for Sufyan Sheikh. Good to see people turning out to support the game here. The home side playing. It's got fans involved. It's a working day, Wednesday afternoon. Still, people making sure they take time out and visit the EMS Corporation Stadium. Those of you joining us for the first time, this is Group H encounter coming to you live from Kerala. First game of the championship for both these sides. Kerala up against Railways. Looping ball inside, thumbed away by the goalkeeper. Falls back to a purple shirt again. Here's Sanjeev Mundal. Does well to keep it. In fact, ends up losing it. Kept alive by 11. It's Kerala. Here's Ghani. Goes for Riaz. Riaz squares it up. Good defending. It's that man again. The skipper. Siju making sure that cross never comes towards Sijin. Corner. It's going to be Nijo Gilbert to take this one for Kerala. It's got Roshal, Riaz, everybody waiting inside the box. And they have one telling ball in these stoppages minutes. Right, here goes Gilbert. Looping ball, and Purple Shirt gets it away. Still with Kerala. Sends it inside. Get it out of danger. Belted down and finds Nijo Gilbert. One-on-one just outside the box. Does well. Gets it inside. Can he take the shot away? Perhaps no. Has got help. Just outside the box. Goes further back. Here's Riaz. Trying to get themselves into shape. Lost out on possession. Here's Railways meanwhile through Sufyan Sheikh. So 2 minutes were added as stoppages. Those 2 minutes have already been played out. So that's the end of the first half. It's been even Stevens so far in the first 45 minutes. A couple of shots taken on either side of the pitch, but nothing tangible resulting until the end of that final whistle after the 45 minutes. It's Kerala 0 and Railways 0. It's going to be an exciting second half coming our way. Do stay with us. Hello and welcome back to all the viewers joining in. Coming to you live from the EMS Corporation Stadium here in Calicut, Kerala. It's Kerala, the home side up against Railways. Looks like Railways have grown into this fixture and in confidence towards the back end of the first half. Kerala did start the game on a good note. So we see the second change of the game for the home side. Mohammad Aisal is coming on in place of Salman. Looks like a technical change, a tactical change perhaps, as a defensive player has been taken out and an attacking option has been thrown into the mix. Going all out to try and win this fixture. 3 points at stake for both these sides. Their first involvement in Santosh Trophy 2024-25. To start this on a very positive note, Lakshadweep and Pondicherry, the other two sides. All in readiness for the start of the second half as we go underway. Kerala going from right to left on your screens. Does well to keep the possession. Manoj for Sanju. Shifting slightly upwards, the right back. Here's Ghani. Drop deep. There's Musharraf. Sends it down the right there, Christy Davis. Rochal. Couldn't quite keep the position. It's going to be a goal kick. Mohammad Rochal came off the bench. He's taken the place of Nijo Gilbert, I beg your pardon, who started this game towards that right flank and since then has been shifted towards the left. Here's Sufyan. Had a very good spell towards the last quarter. Took the deflection and came straight at the goalkeeper. Was well positioned to grab that quite comfortably in the end. Mohammad Aisal with his first touch. Didn't get his laces wrapped behind that one. Just toe pokes it towards the keeper. Here's Ashik. And marshaled out by Manoj. Plays it down the line. Taken away by Kerala. There's Ghani. And again, indecisive. It's Railways now. Bringing it forward, gets the cross in. Well marshaled out again. Here's Kerala. Mohammad Musharraf. Christie. Space to work with, gets it back. Back with Christie again. Drops it for Gilbert. One-on-one towards the left. And gets dispossessed quite comfortably for his liking. Again, we've seen quite a few times where Sufyan has dropped deep to try and win the ball back. Hasn't been that sort of service coming in from the middle of the park for the likes of Ashik, Sufyan. Here's Sanju. Back with Sanju again. Scans for options and sends it towards the left. Pawan well positioned to tackle that. Being pretty patient. Kerala, Ghani trying a give and go with Mohammad Asal. Here's Railways now. Urjoy. The ref has brought it back. Looks like there was an infringement leading to that build-up. Mohammad Roshal goes into the ref's books. Still got a lot of time left in the second half, and it's all about that one quality ball that we haven't seen up until this point. Haven't made the goalkeeper work on both sides of the pitch. There have been few shots taken. Again, evades everybody and goes out for a goal kick. Confirmation of that yellow card. Roshal being cautioned by the ref. Is dispossessed. Here's back with Johnson. Pawan looping long ball towards the left side. Here's Roshal scurrying away with the run here. And is there enough contact? There was perhaps. He's down and doesn't look too comfortable. He's done well to get back on his feet. There's a player down on the other side of the pitch as well. Some spray work, some ice, and should be back. So 52 minutes have been ticked off, and still 0-0 here at the EMS Corporation Stadium. Couple of shots taken by Kerala in the first half, perhaps the first quarter of the first half, and towards the third quarter. In the first half, Railways managing a couple themselves, and barring that, nothing tangible has been there for all of us to see. Roshal again wins them a free kick. Sanju. Manoj stabs it down. Here's Urjoy for Sufyan Sheikh. Got the final touch on it. Perhaps no, it has come off a white shirt, and that's going to be a corner for Railways. They'll have to try and exert some pressure on the men in white here. Shujin will be the man in charge of this. Keeps the shot again. Back with Sijin, who has a go at the target. Not quite sure if that has hit the frame and back. Here's another opportunity, and this time goes well over. Was a decent strike from Shijin. He palmed it away, parried away by the goalkeeper. Brilliant save, call into action. And Ajmal has lived up to it. It's a very decent strike. Here's Christie for Gilbert. Gilbert turns and is trying to find Ghani Mohammed. Ends up giving the possession away. The back line does well. Looked brilliant right throughout. Has been really difficult for Kerala to penetrate that back four. Sanjeev Mundal, who's down this time. The referee has pulled it back. It's been quite a few starts and stops in the second half already. It's been 10 minutes, 11th minute. It's about to get ticked off, and the score line is exactly where we started this game at. Siju for Johnson. Johnson one-on-one towards the right side, and Kerala come out with the ball. Just looking for a decent option there, and again ends up giving the ball away. Back with Raheem. Couple of touches. Just make sure he takes it out and evades that danger. It's going to be a throw-in for Railways. Communicate is the call from the touchline. We've got it inside. Falls out for a purple shirt, and they had a go at the target. It was a regulation save in the end for the goalkeeper. Cramp for room. Was always under pressure with the defender riding on his shoulder. Here's another decent opportunity. Cut back! And couldn't quite pull the trigger that he would have ideally liked. It's been a very good spell from Railways' perspective. Couple of shots towards the goalkeeper. One brilliant save from Ajmal. Here's Ghani. Sanju for Manoj. Takes it on the turn. Not being allowed to turn is Roshal. Urjoy doing his defensive duties. Here's Railways again. Gets dispossessed. Sort of coming together of Raheem and Gilbert. Referee was very well positioned to call that. Plays the advantage in the end, but has to pull it back now. More so having a word with Ashik. Still 0-0 at an hour mark. Ghani Ahmed. Sent outside the box again by Railways. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Have Kerala. Sanju. Ghani dropping deep. Trying to manufacture something. Continues with the run was Raheem. Christie brings it back to safety. Here's does well to keep it. Still hustling for the ball is Mohammad Aisel, and Railways get it back eventually. Good ball first up, perhaps. He was starting from an offside position there. Pretty quick to spot that. The linesman. Ghani brings it out of that clutter. Falls to Pavan. Here's on the turn is Sanjeev Mundal. Was there a pullback? Yes, it was. Free kick to Railways. There's Ashik now. Here's it for Johnson. Johnson trying to get the cross in. Get the block. Here's Gilbert. Looks for options forward. Railways wins it back. Lovely bit of a give and go there between Siju. He's making that run. He's off the ball, off the blocks the moment he received that ball. Here's Railways in some sort of ascendancy here. Better opportunity now, and a good save perhaps. Off the line. What a clearance that is. Brilliantly done. And Kerala somehow survives. Was a very good move from Railways. Didn't get the sort of connection behind that. And very good defensive work by the home side. Looked like that was going in for all money. Here's Pavan. There's Ashik. Again. They've done well to penetrate that back line in the last couple of minutes. Here's Railways again. This time Johnson was there to receive it. Johnson shifts it down the left, taken out by the defense. Shot comes in, more sort of a hope than expectation. They survive somehow. Couple of decent opportunities coming in from Railways. Good shots in the second half, making the back line and the goalkeeper work. Ghani trying a give and go, and wanted to play Gilbert in early. So waiting for that ball to arrive on the left flank. Pavan gives the ball away. Here's Sanju. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Started to press now, have Railways. Sufyan, Ashik, Johnson. Can see chasing the ball down, not allowing Railways, beg your pardon, Kerala, with those to come up with those build-ups. Gilbert, looping ball and straight at the goalkeeper. Perhaps wanted to go with an out curler to target one of those white shirts, making that run inside the box. It's going to be a free kick for Kerala. Ashik looks a bit flustered. Case was playing for the ball, he might be claiming. Is Ghani Ahmed. Gilbert is floated in between left and the center. There's Musharraf, couple of touches, shifts it wide towards the left, gets the cross in. A header comes in from Siju. Goes out for a corner as Kerala prepares for another change. Sajish is going to come on, and he replaces Ghani Ahmed. Like for like replacement. And looks like that has been cancelled out for the moment. Right, here's Kerala. Their corner. Sends an in-swinger, parried away by the goalkeeper. Falls for Christie. Christie against Urjoy. Shifts it back. Here comes Ghani. A looping ball inside for Gilbert, who squares it nicely. Probably didn't get the sort of connection he would have wanted, and Railway sends it out. 22 minutes left in the second half. Ghani does well, turns. Again, Siju ensuring he's right up there. He's had a very good game, the skipper for the Railways. Roshal. There's Christie. Gilbert on the turn. And again, that back line stepping up, not allowing players any sort of time and space on the ball, not allowing them to turn. He's marshaled his troops really well as well. And time for change now. So number 8 is going to come off. Christie Davis, and will be replaced by Sajish. Midfielder taken out and a striker coming in. Second one, 24, is going to be coming on in place of Shijin. Mohammad Ashraf for T. Shijin. For Railways, Fardeen Ali. For Johnson Joseph Matthews, and Subrata Murmu for Sufyan Sheikh. Had a very good game. Sufyan Sheikh was unfortunate, couldn't quite get on the score sheet in the first half. There's Gilbert, lovely ball. Can this be the opportunity? Yes, it is. Mohammad Aisel breaks the deadlock at the 72nd minute here. A brilliant ball from Nijo Gilbert, finding Mohammad Aisel towards the right, and all he had to do was be the goalkeeper. Kerala have that one telling blow in the second half here. Plays it straight down and through his legs. Brilliantly struck. A grounder finds the back of the net. 1-0 to the home side. Would we see a response coming in from the Railways? Atsal, fresh from a goal.
Number 20, Mohammad Akhtar.
As Railways, Sanjeev Mundal couldn't quite get it behind the centre. That's going to be a free kick for the Railways. He's trying to break in play there. Number 9, Sajish, with his first involvement in the game. See a bit of a spring into that back line, into those white shirts. Sense in every opportunity here to try and see this game off. Perhaps score a second one and then make sure they get all those 3 points up for grab here. Here's Railways now. Goes under the defender. Here's Nijo Gilbert. He was anticipating a challenge coming from behind there. Ghani Ahmed slowed down the pace in that moment. Drops it behind for Musharraf, continues with the run. Here's Gilbert, shifts it back, finds Ghani Ahmed, who goes further back and finds the skipper. Back with Ghani, who scans for options. Here's Gilbert to Musharraf, who sends it further down the line. Finds Atsal. Atsal gets the cross in, and there is presence of 4 purple shirts inside the box. Confirmation of that change a short while back. Johnson, Joseph Matthews going out for Fardeen. Of course, Christy Davis made his way out for Shajish. Looks like that's going to be another quick drinks break. And another minute for both the coaches to throw in a very swift word across. Kerala would be the happier of the two sides. Have had quite a few opportunities in the first half, couldn't quite convert. But when that moment arrived in the second half, Mohammad Ajsal ensuring he gets on the score sheet. It's a very well taken goal. Railways have had their moments, haven't been clinical enough in the final third. 1-0 is where we stand at the 76th minute mark. Still got 14 minutes left in the regulation time and the stoppages to follow. How many times have we seen that 1-0 lead proving to be way too slender in the end? Sniff for a quality side can always make a comeback. Good to see fans turning out, being a working day, home side playing. An afternoon game just goes to show the kind of love people in this part of the country has for the game of football. Another foul. There you have it. Youngsters, young and old. Good to see young boys turning up. Backtracking, just parries it away. Turned out to be a very good save in the end, perhaps. Not quite sure if he lost the side of the ball or starting position could have been an issue with the goalkeeper on that occasion. Right, so corner for Dean. Out swinger. Sent in by a purple shirt. Dealt well by Ghani Ahmed. Has been everywhere today. Opportunities have been few and far for both these sides, and they come, you have to try and pounce on it. And again, Mohammad Asal starting from an offside position there. The goal scorer you saw a short while back in your frames on your screens. Musharraf. Ghani. Manoj sends it out for Adsal. Takes a touch, turns and allows a challenge. Falls out for a purple shirt, but taken out by Ghani Ahmed yet again. Still with Kerala. Goes back, allows themselves some time to reassemble, regather themselves. Still with Kerala. Musharraf is under pressure from 17, Fardeen Ali. Started out from the bench this fixture, Mohammad Fardeen. Takes and turns and couldn't quite get it past for Gilbert, who's well positioned on the left flank. Scoops over, is trying to take it on the turn. Well dealt by the defense. Yet again, here's Sanjeev Mondal. Shifts it down, some space to work with towards the left flank. Scoring away with the run there, but Manoj ensuring he gets to the end of it first and hurls it out for a throw in favor of Railways. Atsal, meanwhile, on the other side of the pitch, is on the ground and doesn't look too comfortable at all. He's holding his scarf. Not quite sure if he has pulled a muscle. Some spraying job. Well, there you see it. He was on the turn when he fell. Alright, looks to be moving well here. Kerala, 9 minutes and thick bit to see this game through. Both these teams were the quarterfinalists in the last edition. Railways going down to Mizoram and Kerala to services. The eventual champions as Vishal pulls out another yellow card. Is that for Adsal? Looks like it is. Pavan goes long. He spills it over. Was there enough contact? He stayed on the ground. Was coming together. Both the players going for the ball. He had his eyes on the ball, Fardeen, if I'm not mistaken, when he made that contact with the goalkeeper, Ajmal. Got his head on the chest. Goalkeeper made sure he just parries it away, and the second ball not going and finding the back of the net. Been quite a few instances when they have been lucky. Kerala off the line clearance and on the last occasion not falling to a purple shirt. Another break in play. Still got 7 minutes left in the full time. Do we have one good response from Railways? Ashik has had a quiet game to his liking. Can he turn up? did have an introduction while that free kick was being taken. John Paul is introduced. He'll have to try and get that midfield right. Haven't had enough of service for the likes of Sufyan and Ashik early on. Sufyan has been subbed out and Ashik still out there in the middle. Sends one in. Sean Paul sees it out. Falls for a white shirt. Musharraf sends the ball back in, but straight at the goalkeeper this time. Goes airborne. It's like a free kick has been conceded for holding up Sanju. Is Kerala. 1-on-1 towards the right flank. Goes in full circle, turns, squares it up nicely. Could be a chance. Well, it was there for a tap in. The ball evades everybody. Shot comes in from Musharraf straight at the goalkeeper. Second ball falling out to Nijo Gilbert, who's tried for a curler. Again, well dealt by the defense there. It's going to be a throw in. That could have been game, set and match from Kerala's perspective. Musharraf again for Ghani. Goes all the way back for Sanju. Goes further back and finds Ajmal. Pressing are the Railways. Can they have their one moment of magic? Here's number 25, an overlapping run coming in from John Paul, who squares it up nicely. A good chance for Railways. Has a go at the target, perhaps. Couldn't quite get his lacing behind that one, did Fardeen. It opened up nicely for him. All he had to do was perhaps to get a decent connection on that one. Scrubbed off the ground. Still got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Do they have a response in them? That man, very good involvement for him. He's operating from the midfield. Made that overlapping run, got inside the box, and there is an appeal for a handball perhaps. Falls out to Ajmal, who has a go at the target, and the angle was getting slightly tougher as he pulled the trigger on that occasion. And again, not getting the connection. Ghani taken out by a purple shirt. Not an ideal ball in the scheme of things. Had a runner towards the left, waiting for a decent pass. Here's Kerala again going airborne. He's found Achal somehow and not getting the communication right perhaps. Here's Railways. It's getting end to end now in the last few minutes. Goal for Railways. Just up the ante. Another ball was played in for John Paul. And a hurried clearance. It's going to be a corner for the Railways. And an opportunity to try and exert some pressure on the home side. Looks like it's going to be Fardeen who will orchestrate this one. Sends in. Looked like a very decent one. Tried a long ranger. Still not out of danger. Goalkeeper making sure he punches it out of the box. He's had his moments in the game, and this time he punches it quite comfortably. Got 1 minute and a few seconds left in this contest, and Ajmal is in no hurry whatsoever for a quick restart. It's going to take his time. There's Ghani. Manoj. Under pressure from Subrata. Adsal. Cuts it back. Finds Roshal. Back with Adsal. Had a few white shirts waiting. Ball found the purple one. Here's Railways meanwhile trying to create something on the other side. John Paul has looked lively since he has come on the pitch. Has to go back. What I'm seeing is 6 minutes to be played here. As stoppages. Been quite a few starts and stops in the second half. Injury concerns. A very good chance for Railways to make a comeback into this. Good ball played in by Ghani. Squared by number 9. Ideally, from Kerala's perspective, they would want to score one more and see this game through from there on. Railways have to make sure they try and be on the ball as much as they possibly can in the last 5 minutes here. Nudges it backwards again and finds Manoj. Manoj looking for better options. Sends one down towards the left. Couldn't quite get it towards Gilbert. Taken out by a purple shirt. Sanjeev goes back. Kamlesh finds Subrata. That could have gone anywhere, absolutely. It's gone for a corner. That clearance was perhaps hurried away. Another opportunity for Railways to try and put that back line under some sort of pressure. Been quite a few corners. Fardeen this time keeps it short. Ball comes inside and Manoj deals with it yet again. Another corner. Will they keep short or they try that 6-yard box mark inside the box? Here goes Fardeen. Does well to keep it. Ashik falls back for number 20. It's going to be a free kick for Kerala. Change for Railways as Sujit is going to come on. Plays in the midfield position and he replaces Urjoy Brahma. Did well in the back line. Was trying to link up beautifully with the midfield. Hit the likes of Abdul Rahim on the ball. Riaz goes down. He's held his feet. Not quite sure if that is a bit tactical. It's moving really well before that. And out comes the doctor again. Just been that sort of a half. Trying to put in a quick word there, the ref. Stretcher is out as well, and looks like he's going to be taken out for the treatment perhaps. Looks all set for a restart. Riaz on the touchline. Here's Gilbert. John Paul. Ball finds its way towards the back and finds Siju. Rochal. Another swift dash from him. Still got a minute and 40 seconds left in this contest. John Paul trying to make things work. Finds a purple shirt. Decent ball for number 8, Sujit. First touch. And Ajmal dives full length and grabs that comfortably in the end. It's been a good game, a good tactical battle between these sides. Two strong sides, two quarterfinalists in the last edition. Still a bit rusty, the first game of the competition. 3 points were up for the taking here, and Kerala have ensured they get all those 3 in their kitty. Drops and continues with the run. Ghani making sure gets on the ball and on the player, and evades, possibly stops that build up. The last change perhaps for Kerala as Joseph Justin prepares to come onto the pitch. Tactical change, eating up a few seconds, slowing things down, and he replaces Mohammad Riaz. He's moving well. Wasn't looking comfortable when he fell on the ground last minute. Joseph Justin in that back line straight away and has got some job to do as Sujit Singh lines up behind this one. Does he have one final say? This could be the last action perhaps of the day. Can this prove to be decisive? Sujit goes to the target and forces a save out of the goalkeeper Ajmal. Though a routine one. Managed to keep it on target. Dying embers of the game. And that's the time we have, says the ref. A job well done in the end for the home side. It's been even Stevens right throughout, but when that moment of magic arrived from Nijo Gilbert, Mohammad Adsal making sure he finds the back of the net. And that has been the difference between these two sides. The goal at the 72nd minute mark, proving to be the decisive factor in the end, in Kerala going on and grabbing those 3 points. A good start to the campaign for the quarterfinalists in the last edition. Still a long way to go. Still got a couple of games in the group. For all the viewers joining us at this point in time, this is Group H encounter. This was perhaps the Group H encounter being played here at the EMS Corporation Stadium in Kerala between the home side, Kerala, and the Railways. Kerala ensuring they have the bragging rights towards the end of the full-time whistle. Courtesy, a goal at the 72nd minute from Mohammad Adsal, making sure they grab those 3 crucial points in the group. So that's been my time here in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure calling this fixture. Until again, this is Junaid Ahmed signing off from the commentary box.